Okay, guys, I want to share this with you. A few people have asked me about it. This is the 2-inch stinger mold. You can see these aluminum molds, guys. You can't hurt them. I've got 3 of them, and this is a lamination block. It's where you can put this on one side and shoot one side at a time to make 2 colors if you don't have a dual color injector. Yeah, this is the first mold I ever bought. I didn't have a dual injector. All right. This is the 1.5 inch. I got 2 of those. Okay. This is 1.5 inch. Still got the screws here to go to put them together and so forth. I did wipe them off today. Now, one time, you can't tell it now. What I've been doing, guys, I counted my molds today. So when I said this, I'll be correct. I've got 67 molds. That's right. So what I done was I took a piece of paper and I wrote 2-inch stinger on this and put a piece of packaging tape, clear Scotch tape, over top of it. And I put them up on the shelf. So when I pulled it down, I could look at it and see what's mold without digging through all of them. Also, if you see right here, it's got a scratch mark on it. That's T. That's for top. That's right. So when you, hey, you got to mark the top. If you don't mark which side the top is, and you're shooting 2 dual colors, that's right. You'll shoot them wrong every time. Because when you look at them in your hand, there's not much difference. That way, when you put it in your vise, you can look at it and go like, okay, this is the top. I learned the trick since then. I take a piece of painter's tape, the blue painter's tape, on my other new molds, and just take a little piece of it and put it on this corner. That's right, on the top side. It shows up even better. That's the only scratches on them. That's why I done have to mark them. All right? So it's 3 of the 2-inch, 2 of the 1.5 inch. Now, this is a plus if you're interested. This is a 2-inch mold by Angler AI. Okay? It's called the Crappy Minnow. If you go on their site and look at it, you can see it's brand new. I've only shot it a few times. I bought it to see if and I caught fish with it, but I decided not to put it on the site. Okay? I think that's the second mold. I think I bought it after these and I didn't use it. So there you go. All right? And I still got the screws right here for it. Here's right like that. It's got the thumbnail. That's how you know it's Angler AI mold. All right? Now, here's what I'm looking at. If you're interested in all of them, I'll make a special deal. Okay, here's the deal. If you want all of them, all of this, $160. That's with shipping. Okay, $160 for 5 molds and this lamination plate with shipping. If somebody wants them separate, $40 each plus shipping. Shipping's probably going to be $5 to $7 because of the weight. You know, shipping's by weight. Reason I can do shipping for $10 if you buy all of them, I can buy one of those boxes. Everything you put in it is $10, right? That's right. And that's what I would do. So even if you bought one, it ain't gonna be any more than $10. That's because I can put everything in that box. It's post office $10, right? Evening, folks. How's everybody this evening? All right, I moved my pad there. I showed these molds in this first little clip here. I've had a few people ask me about them, and I thought, well, I'll go ahead and show them to you. There's 5 molds there that are the stinger molds, 3 2-inch, 2 1.5 inch. Those are set together at one price. The AI mold I showed you is separate. Okay, it's a separate price for that. That mold hadn't hardly been used. I've made some baits with it and caught fish with it. I never decided to put it on the site. So, like I said, I've got 67 molds. And I got quite a few I don't use. I've got some bass molds too. I've got some hand pour molds. I've got one hand pour mold that I don't use. It's kind of like a buzz bait type thing. It was made by Marlon Bates. It was designed by Marlon Bates, if you ever watch him. But anyway, that's why I didn't mention it, because I know most of our stuff was crappy. But I bought a few bass molds. I got like 6 bass molds. And the one new one is the 4-inch pinpoint. You're going to see that in a video. Was that today? I got to think about when I edit it, guys. I have to think back when I'm editing videos. Now, I think it's in it's either in today's or it was in the one coming Sunday. And I think it was in today's video. So, and nobody's commented about it yet. That was a nice crappie. I think it was in today's. Guys, I do so much editing, they run together sometimes. It's like days running together, right? But I was fishing for some bass on a rocky point in the video, and I fished that point line. The point's right below my house, almost to our boat ramps. It's only 50, 60 yards from our boat ramp in subdivision boat ramp. And been fishing it for years. Like I said, I've lived here, it'll be 25 years in October. This October will be 25 years. So I fished here a lot and have fished it many, many a times, and bass will pile up on it sometimes. So I started through that pinpoint around to see if I catch a bass there, and I caught that crappie. Yeah, you just never know, do you? Now, so y'all let me know if you're interested. Just email me. My email is under show more in the video. If you're interested, that's the easiest thing to do. I'll give you my cell number, okay? Once you email me, I'll give you a cell number, and we'll decide how we're going to transfer money. I do have a PayPal account. Some of y'all have ordered from me. Know you can. You can PayPal me the money, and when you PayPal somebody the money, within a minute, I know I have it, and I'll mail that to you. I run a business, so you can trust me. If not, you can send me a check. You can tell me you're interested, and I'll give you my address. My address is on the orders. When you buy from me, my address is at the top corner, right? Lake Country Basin address. You can mail me a check. When I get the check and your address, we'll mail them to you, okay? But contact me and tell me that you're doing that, because meantime, somebody might come along and buy them, right? Somebody local might buy them. I don't know. I know a few local people here that make baits, so you never know. Now, I will mention this, and we'll go on. I looked those molds up. They're $80 to $90 a piece, right? So you can do the math. What is that? At that price, guys, that's a good deal. That's not even half of the price of it. That's right. Plus, you just got to pay shipping there, too. All right. Now, somebody also asked me how I do the numbers. Now, look, it's on 10 and 400. You see it's on 6, because it was 1 to 10 when I start. When the thing comes up, it says 1 to 10. I make it 10 to 400. I've said this many a times why I don't start at 10, why I don't start at 1. Because we play Price is Right, you can't go over the number, right? So if it gives us the number 2, only number 1 and 2 can win. Now, what I usually do is I usually click on it about 6 or 8 times. And you never know where it's going to go. It's very, very wild. And then I start the computer, start the camera down here, and I hit it one time and go. All right, that's how I do it. But just for the fun of it, just to show you, I put that on 10, that on 400. We're going to do it one time tonight, so it goes. It could give us, since it was already going from 1 to 10, it could give us 9. It could give us 8. But since I changed it to 400, usually it'll give us something above that, okay? But like I say, I usually just hit it 6 or 8 times and do it. That way I know it's going to give us something over 10 or that area. All right, 334. We're going to use it. 334. So it'll give you a number. Now, just for the fun of this, 334 is the number we're going to use. All right? Because somebody says, you never know. I'll see how crazy it is. See? It went backwards. You never know where it's going to go. The number we're using is 334. All right, 334. We see what's the number we was using. Okay, you ready? The Tracer, some of y'all made comments. The Tracer is a great bait. Again, I don't want to give everything away. I'm still working on the pinpoint. Like I told you, it's probably going to be in June before I'm ready. I'm still working. We've had rain all week. It's been raining here, guys, all week. I fished Saturday I fished and made this Sunday's coming video. So I look ahead. When I see it's going to rain all week, I made sure I had videos for today, and I already made one for Sunday. It's going to be pretty this Saturday. It's going to rain. It's thunderstorms tomorrow. I'm going to power wash tomorrow. It's thunderstorms tomorrow evening, so I'm going to try to get the house done for rain, thunderstorms. Thunderstorms Friday evening. It's starting about 2 o'clock, they're saying, so I might get Friday morning in. The lake's dirty already. I can tell you the creek behind my house feeds the lake. I'm 2 houses from being waterfront, guys. I've told you I'm on a creek. And actually, they told me my lot was waterfront, but it's not. You can bring a canoe up here or a kayak. If you bring a boat up here, it'd have to be a John boat. All right, you don't want to bring your bass boat up to my house. I don't have a dock or nothing. The next house side of me has a dock. He has a dock and a boathouse, but I don't, and it's not enough water. And I knew that when I bought it, okay? Because hey, it would have been about $300,000-$400,000 more if it had a dock or a boathouse. Waterfront property is very expensive. Y'all know that. But anyway, I looked at it just a little bit ago. I can see the creek from my sliding glass door upstairs. And the creek's a little bit stained already. I don't mind that. I don't mind dirty water. I think it helps the fishing. I think the fish usually is not as spooky. And it don't hurt to bite any, that's for sure. But I got something I'm working on. Y'all give me a little while sometime in June. I'm going to come out with all this information on it. Now, I've got 2 new colors coming up. The video this Sunday, it's going to be on a new color. Yep, it's going to be on a new color I made. That was just the first time I fished it, was this video. Had no problem catching fish on it. They were smacking it. They were hitting it hard. It's very different than anything I ever made. I made another one today. It's mostly glitter. I made another one today, mostly glitter. It's a little bit different color. The one I made today is in blues. It's in blue with a monkey milk looking belly with a different color glitter in it too. It's a little wild, but when you got a little bit of color to the water, sometimes something like that can just be something different they ain't used to seeing, and they can nail it. Okay, if y'all watch a lot of these guys on YouTube, you hear a lot of them saying that too. Sometimes something different. The guy on Crappie Connection, the older fella, I think he's from Louisiana, he said he used only 2 or 3 different colors. And he said, I catch fish on them all the time. He said, might be because, I think this is how he phrased it, might be because I'm using something different. Yeah, could be something different everybody else is using. Sometimes that's what it takes. All right, let's go see who won. Let me click over here. Yeah, sometimes just a different color can make a difference. How many times have y'all fished and we're not getting any bites, and your buddy with you starts throwing something different and starts catching fish? You go like, what color are you using? Yeah. Y'all know that. Sometimes something different. All right. Sam says it's a great color. Yep. This Tracer is a great color. And I have this color. Wally. Guys, I have that in a lot of different baits. It's in Chaos. It's in Fathead. Off the top of my head, what else I think of? But I have it in a lot of different stuff. It is a good color. Especially if you got a little color to the water or you got a little cloud cover. It's right on. All right, the number's 334. So there you go. I got some things I'm working on. He's over. See, price is right. He's out. I'm going to go on. If somebody else wants something 300, we'll come back. If it ain't 300, I'm not stopping. We'll come back and go again. All right, Bill. Bill is, I know you've been trying to get a hold of me. It just ain't showing up. I'm not getting your emails. I don't know what's going on. I know my email's working because I get emails every day. My son has emailed me. Other people email me. I get all kinds of emails from companies. People trying to get me to sell something for them. I get those all the time. There's 316. So I get a lot of emails every day. So it's not my email. You might be doing something wrong. Look, guys, as an older person, I can tell you, I got a year older this week. Learning to do, and I went to look at a job a little bit ago, and the woman's 90. And I went to church with her for years, and we talked a little bit. She asked about my son and stuff. And I said, yeah, he's a graphic designer. He's teaching me how to do and he taught me how to do the editing. He's teaching me stuff all the time. She said, I know, I'm awful on, like, the computer and different stuff and technology. I said, I know. I said, there's young people. You want a phone? If you can't figure out how to use your phone, you get a 12-year-old to show you, right? So I know it's tough sometimes to quite understand it. I'm learning as I go, too. 316. Brian, you won about 3 weeks ago. Are you lucky at that kind of stuff? I was in the bass club. We did a draw every week, right? Raffle. 350 is over. One guy, he won it on. We met once a month. He won it almost every month. All right, 329. Nope, you got knocked out that time. Tim's in there. Yeah, they got so that when we do the draw, they say it's a 50-50, right? They say just go ahead and give it to him. Don't even draw. Just go ahead and give it to him. That's what people would say. Yeah. All right, 329. Right now, Tim's carrying it. Oh, Tim's going to carry it. 329. All right. I'll go back up through here. I'll come back down through here again. Thank y'all for playing along. Thank you for being patient with me on the pinpoint and the baits I'm making in the floating plastic. I was trying to get out last Friday and make some videos with it, guys, and the wind got up. It was calling for the wind. I looked online and seen that, so I went out and fished here. And I made a video here. I can't remember which one I made now. It might have been the one you watched. I don't remember. And the wind got so bad that I finally came in here about 11 o'clock. Kerr Lake is big and open. When the wind gets up that bad, and they said 15 to 20. And when I got home and looked on the internet, it said it was blowing at 22 miles an hour. We have a local place up here too that y'all probably know, Weather Underground, that gives the weather, the temperature and the wind. It's blowing 22 miles an hour. Yeah, you can't be out in open water and big water at when it's blowing like that. That's just too rough, isn't it? So I didn't get to make the videos I wanted to make. And like I say, it's raining all this week. Thunderstorms every evening this week. So next week, they're already calling for rain Tuesday and Thursday already. So like I said, it might be till this weather finally straightens out and settles down before I get a chance to make the videos I want to make to share with you on the 2-inch pinpoint. All right? So y'all bear with me. Appreciate everybody, like I said, and thank you for watching. Tell your friends, come jump on, give a try. Wednesdays are fun videos like I loaded today. Sunday supported catches. Leave your number by 5 o'clock. Like right now, it's 5:28. When I came down the steps, it was like 5:10 to come down and get set up and get started. So I try to do it just a touch after 5 and have it done by 5:30. Now I can go upstairs and edit all this. Right. It's usually around 7 o'clock before I get it all done and get it to YouTube and get it completely finished. So that's why I do it at 5 o'clock, guys. If I done it any later, it'd about be 9 to 10 o'clock. And some days when I power wash and stuff, 9:30, this boy's in bed. I get up at 6 every morning, so, hey, I go to bed early too, right? That's right. Appreciate y'all. See y'all next time.